Good thinking, Flaps. Roy is pleased.
He's in that car at the lights.
Roy was so smug when he entered the car.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Maybe it doesn't need to be. Just shows like a entitled line. Oh, I was a captain in the Marines, and nobody questioned him. Ooh, a war hero. Look at this. You know? Just being convincing in one-liners. And you don't need to be...
Where are you taking us, Henry?
You don't need to lie if you're not questioned about it. You know what I mean? And here he was very questioned about stuff. So that's why he lied. Even when he said, after I left the Corps, oh, you were in the Marine Corps? Really? Where? Oh, I was the 6th Marine. Oh, really? Which company? Oh, you know. And then he loses his trail and just, oh, it's few companies. We had casualties. And really, which battles you were
That
in?
idiot
And
never stepped foot in Okinawa.
And his brain searches like for famous battles that the Marines were in. And Okinawa is a very famous one. He's just like, Okinawa and some others? Really? Any soldier, as me being a soldier, not that I was a very effective one. Every soldier remembers his encounters. Like any encounter. In combat and whatever. Any operations that they may have.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Is that the incognito thing? If it is, I need to stick to Windows. I'm in a quite safe distance. Oh, and he's taking a turn. God damn it.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? What are you doing? Want another accommodation?
What? I pressed the incognito that they didn't give me. What are you doing? And I thought he took a turn to the left.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
I was really close to a window. I don't know why it didn't give me the incognito option. There's a newspaper there, but I'm not gonna use it now. What are you doing? Oh man, I thought that car was about to run him over. Why doesn't it give me the option to incognito? Oh. Can do it without the option? That's interesting. God damn it. I'm sorry for not speaking, I'm
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
I'm trying to pay attention very intensely to what he's doing and what I'm doing in response. You know what I mean? He took a turn to the right, right? Wasn't wrong there. Okay, Noah.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good, but this is better.
My God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Dearest Beverly? With love and affection, something. Oh. I don't know what. Avery? I don't know. Alloway? I don't know. The curve writing is. I never learned it. So, no, we don't care. It's not a clue. Okay. Sure. Let's get inside the car, drive to the phone, use the phone.
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Okay.
A one-way
So we're done.
ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
No, I think he's trying to run away to avoid being imprisoned for murder or being involved in murder. Obviously, it has something to do with the ladies. He was involved with both of them. Does that sign says Hollywood Land? Yeah, Hollywood Land. Okay. Sure. Not sure how authentic that is. Was it ever Hollywood land and then they just removed the land and it stayed Hollywood? I don't know. Interesting though. I love it that they connected, like talked to me through the radio and I didn't have to phone them. That's great.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
God damn it. Oh. Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Because if we're doing this... Ouch. Ouch. God damn, I didn't... Damn. Okay. Fine. Alright. Alright, alright. If we're doing this, I'm just gonna fucking shoot him right now.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right
Yeah.
behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Hey officer, help us out. No? Okay, fine.
Watch out,
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it, stop it. I wanted to give him a head
Stay down.
shot.
You're pretty brave.
The fuck? Shot him in the face.
Find some cover.
Is that
Are you
him?
trying to get yourself killed?
I think it's him. Oh, hello.
Stay in cover.
Shot him in the leg. In his Achilles heel.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
So William, a strongman or a boxer. Okay. A big tough guy named Willie.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Yeah. Would make some sense. We have path thing? I don't know. Probably we had, but I'll take the big road. The big road. Let's go. I want to get some coals. Come on, Cole. Get some coals. Still need to get to 40. Well, what were we? 18 out of 40? 19 out of 40? Something like that? We got 0 calls in the whole fucking case. What the fuck is going on? We did miss only one question. Got it wrong. Which makes me sad. Very sad. But still more room to fail. Never too late. So, you know, who knows? Hollywood.
We caught up with Mal. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc. He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
The guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town. Tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you.
Forgot the Finbar.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Fountain pen. Oh my god. Let's see. Cigarette case. Faberge.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
I'm no hood. I'm a crooner. Is that a crime?
Sapphire ring.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Interesting.
No entiendo.
What else we have here? Silver pillbox.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Is anybody making coffee soon? No way.
Candelabra? This candelabra.
Can you take these braces off? They hurt. See, they were not, yes. With these thick loaves,
Beryl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Okay, girls, who stole my cigarette?
Alright.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paper.
I love this case so far. I really do. Really enjoying it. It just branches out to like different things, you know? And I enjoy it.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
Comparing notes.
A hopped-up model, a cad, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
Fairy tales of the rich and famous.
More like pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett, LeBlanc, and Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty. Or should I say Finbar.
I wouldn't call him that if I were you.
What do you care? It doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever gets you through the day, Cole.
The fuck is this? Why were they running like crazy assholes? They weren't even on the road. Well, maybe the man was, but the woman was just like on the sidewalk, and she started running towards the road. If she was afraid to be run over, why run to the road? I was on the road. You know what I mean? Fucking AI sometimes. It's like, the fuck are you doing? What the are you doing? One more reason why I'm not afraid that AI will take over humanity. I'm more fearful that humans will use the AI to take over some shit. That's a scary thought. We know how humans can be. I missed the left turn, I think, but I'll take the next one. The next long road. It's a long road. You know that song? It was a first Rambo theme song. Shit, sorry. I thought you would take a turn, but you stopped. The fucking idiot. Maybe I should let my partner drive. Since I'm not getting any calls, I'll just let him drive, whatever.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
No, it's Eavestrom. I don't know why I thought it was
I am
Everstorm.
Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Right. That was hilarious. When she asked if we would like a drink, Roy was like, huh? And I felt, no, we're fine. It's hilarious.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective.
Right.
A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
No, it wasn't.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Heinous. Love that word. Heinous accusations. Accusations.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Who is your daughter?
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
I'll go with lie just to see if I can get more info. Even though she's not lying. This is a straight face. So I'm guessing she's telling the truth.
I think you know more about this burglary than you were letting on, Mrs. Eavestrom. There isn't an insurance claim involved, is there?
Are you accusing me of having my own home burgled? How dare you? What possible proof do you have for this scandalous remark?
I love this. The way she's talking.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Ooh, she's angry.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Oh,
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
What did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.